While numerous companies have announced dividend increases this week, I have chosen to focus on some of the largest and most famous ones. As a long-term dividend investor, I focus on quality companies that pay regular dividends and increase them every year. The first company that I will look at is A.O. Smith, ticker symbol AOS. A.O. Smith Corporation is a leading manufacturer of water heaters, boilers, and water treatment products. Established in 1974, this company has a rich history of providing innovative water heating solutions. With a strong commitment to quality and innovation, A.O. Smith has earned its reputation as an industry leader. The company has a global presence, serving customers in over 60 countries. A.O. Smith has increased its dividend from 30 cents a share to 32 cents a share. This is an increase of 6.67%. The company is dedicated to dividend growth, having successfully raised its dividend for 31 consecutive years. The current dividend yield stands at 1.8%. While the payout ratio is 66.3%, it provides ample room for investments in innovations, although it's not the most conservative one. In the last 1 year, A.O. Smith's share price is 44.7% up, but don't look at it as a growth stock. It's a dividend growth stock. Its 5-year dividend growth rate is an impressive 10%. For my portfolio, I am searching for companies that can sustain a 5 to 6% dividend growth rate, so 10% sounds great to me. Another way for companies to reward investors is through share buybacks. In the last 5 years, A.O. Smith has reduced its shares outstanding from 173 million to 152 million nowadays. This commitment to return value to shareholders is the one that I like. If you are wondering whether now is the right time to buy it, take into consideration that analysts are giving the stock a 1.1% drop in value, and insiders have sold stocks in the company worth $975,000. The second company that announced a dividend increase this week is Thor Industries, ticker symbol THO. Established in 1980, Thor is a leading manufacturer of recreational vehicles and motorhomes. Thor Industries isn't just a player, it's a dominant force in the RV industry. They have acquired several well-known RV brands and their market share speaks volumes. From compact travel trailers to luxurious motorhomes, Thor's product lines caters to a wide range of customers. Whether you are a weekend warrior, a full-time RV enthusiast, or somewhere in between, there's a Thor RV for you. Thor Industries has increased its dividend for the last 14 years and has a dividend yield of 1.92%. It's experiencing gradual dividend growth. The 3-year annualized dividend growth rate is 3.66%, which remains notable given the economic challenge. What I appreciate most about the dividend is its conservative payout. The payout ratio is only 25.9%, highlighting the security of the payment. The company announced it's increasing its dividend from 45 cents a share to 48 cents a share. This is an increase of 6.67%. The dividend will be paid on the 10th of November. In the last year, shares of the company are 18.4% up, which is better than the performance of the overall market. This growth is driven mostly through its dominant position in the industry. Tanger Factory Outlet Centers is the next company that announced a dividend increase this week. Tanger Factory Outlet Centers is a real estate investment trust that invests in shopping centers containing outlet stores in the United States and Canada. The company currently owns 36 shopping centers in 20 US states and Canada. After suspending its dividend for 6 months in 2020 due to the pandemic, the REIT resumed dividend payments in the beginning of 2021, but at half the previous amount. Now Tanger is significantly boosting its dividend every 2 quarters. I believe these aggressive increases will taper off soon as they approach the pre-cut payment level. This week the company increased its dividend from 24.5 cents a share to 26 cents a share. This represents an increase of 6.12%. The new dividend yield will be 4.5%. Despite the recent aggressive dividend increases, the annualized 3-year dividend growth rate is negative 11.37%. Over the past year, Tanger's price has surged by 40.1%. This is noteworthy, especially in the light of the recent decline in the REIT sector, where shares of companies such as American Tower and Realty Income have dropped by more than 10% during the same period. Agri Realty Corporation is another REIT that increased its dividend this week. Agri Realty operates in the retail sector with over 2,000 properties and a presence in 49 states. Agri is one of the leaders in the sector. The company is paying dividends every month, and it's increased its dividend from 24.3 cents a share to 24.7 cents a share. This represents an increase of 1.65%. This is not the only increase in the dividend for the year. The REIT announced another dividend increase of 1.25% in April. The dividend yield is 5.3% and the annualized 3-year dividend growth rate is 7.15%. This part of the visible information is not accurate. The company has consistently raised its dividend each year for the last 12 years. Analysts have assigned a moderate buy rating for the company, forecasting an upside potential of 33.8%. Additionally, insiders shared this optimism as they purchased shares totaling $7.1 million in the last quarter. Agri's share price has declined by 14.8% in the last year, mirroring the performance of most REIT stocks. The next company is one little less known, despite being a dividend king. It's Northwest Natural Holding. Northwest Natural Holding is a utility company founded in Portland, Oregon in 1859. The company's portfolio is impressively diversified, encompassing a natural gas business, water and wastewater utility services, and investments in renewable energy. This week, Northwest Natural Holding Corporation increased its dividend from 48.5 cents a share to 48.8 cents a share. This represents an increase of 0.62%. These are the kinds of increases you should anticipate when investing in the company. The 3-year annualized dividend growth rate is 0.52%. While these may be minor increases, the impressive aspect lies in its track record. The company has consistently raised its dividend for 66 consecutive years. Northwest payout ratio is 68.3%, which is not the most conservative, but given its history of dividend increases, it's not that bad. Analysts give the shares a hold rating with an upside potential of 19.4%. But the concerning part is that insiders are selling the stock. In the last year, the share price is down 14.8%, which is in line with the utility sector. The next one is a REIT again, but this one is different. Gladstone Land is a REIT specializing in the acquisition of farmland and leasing it to farmers. Gladstone pays dividends monthly and recently raised them by 0.43%. But that's not the only increase this year. The REIT is now boosting its dividend every quarter. While these increases may be modest, they add up over time. The 3-year annualized dividend growth rate is 0.75%. Gladstone Land has consistently raised its dividend for 9 consecutive years and offers a dividend yield of 3.9%. Analysts have assigned a buy rating to the company, projecting an upside potential of 60.5%. I'm enthusiastic about the company's long-term prospects as the demand for food is a constant and land is a limited resource. While I haven't invested in the company yet, I'm considering doing so. Additionally, with the share price having fallen by 25.5% in the past year, I believe the current market conditions present a good buying opportunity. There are more companies that increased their dividends this week, but I'm not so familiar with them and I will just show you which are they. The first one is Avient. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing its name correctly. It increased its dividend with 3.63% and currently offers a 3% dividend yield. MSC Industrial increased its dividend with 5.06% and currently offers a 3.04% dividend yield. This is a company which has increased its dividend for 20 years, but if I must be honest, I haven't heard about it. That's all for today. If you want to see which companies increased their dividends in the previous week, you can watch this video. But before that, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more related content. Thank you for watching, see you soon, bye bye.